All right, so here is how to access the shows that we do on a weekly basis. Go to chirohdtv.net, click on the second link. You can enter your information here. It will take you to a simple login page. You can see the newsletters that we produce. Then you can go into the shows. And here you can kind of just scope through all the shows for the last couple years. Once you find one you like, say you want to do concussions, just kind of remember it's 2024, June, first week. You can preview it here. And here is the YouTube address at the top. So there's two ways to do it. You can remember the year, week, and model, or you can actually just copy the YouTube address at the top. So Control C, we'll grab that. Then we go back into our software. And we'll go to dashboards from here. Let me see if I can find your account. Okay. Okay. So now there's two ways to do it. So first of all, we need to create a page. A page is where the content is created. So you can click add, and that will generate a page like this. We go in and we can edit it. And then on the left, you've got your text, your boxes, and all these other things, weather, Facebook links, tons of different things. In this case, you want to grab the YouTube video. So we grab our YouTube app on the left, and we grab and paste our YouTube address here. You can preview it again. So there's the concussions. We can go in and say we want the video to determine the length of the video. So once the video is finished, you're usually about 2 to 3 minutes, it will go to the next slide in the playlist. You can always start at 20 seconds in or a minute in. If there's no section in the middle that you want, you can start it later. In this case, I'm just going to double click on it and it's going to go full screen, and we're going to pretend that that one's done. So we just go File, Save, and Back. If you are pulling a YouTube video from a different channel, you can turn on the closed captions, and then you could turn the volume of the video off. And that's how you do it on the left there. Anyway, so we go Save and Back. Now you've just brought in that particular video. The other way to do it, and this is kind of a little more fun, is all the way over on the right, there's this down arrow. So if we go from another dashboard, we can go up here on the left and we can go 2024. Here's all the shows that we did in 2024. And then you can scroll through them until you find June. I think it was June, wasn't it? So let's go see if we can find June. Pass it. And somewhere in there should have been concussions. But anyway, I didn't kind of remember where I was supposed to be going. But anyway, so here you can double click on any one of them, and we have two. So one is if you wanted to use the weather and the ticker, and one is just a full screen version. So in this case, let's just grab the one that fits your template, osteoporosis, and we bring it in. Now it is ready to go. So this one, you want to bring in on a playlist that has your weather in it. So I'm going to add another local playlist, local custom with ticker. Okay, so we're going to drop this one down on top of your custom playlist. You can add as many videos as you want. And then in order to get your ticker, right now it's just going to play it and it's going to have a white space on either side. So we want to bring your ticker down and put it in this optional foreground. Whatever is in here will override on top of everything that's in your playlist. And you could do things like you could put a clock in the top right hand corner. You could put your logo in the top right hand corner of everything. And then you can preview it. And there it is. Okay, so we can go back. So you can bring in as many as you want. You can have a 3-minute playlist. You could have a 30-minute playlist. There's no right or wrong to any of this. And that is how you do it. So we have other ones in here. So you can go from another dashboard, and we have a whole bunch of other dashboards in here. So we've gone in the past, someone asked us for Chiro Thin, Contour Light, Core products, Food Matters, Foot Levelers. So we've gone in and we've gone to Life Vantage's website. We found their YouTube channel. And then we've just brought in all of the different shows that is on their YouTube channel. So it just saves you a step or two. So if you're a Life Vantage reseller, you can go in and hopefully find some of the products that they offer. And then again, you can bring them in. Most of these are all going to be full screen. So if you double click on one, brings it in full screen. And then I would add it to, let's just rename this one Local Custom Playlist. Let's go full screen. And then you can drag and drop that down on top of this. And again, you can have as many shows in here as you want as well. So now, so far, you've just prepped the shows. In order to get one of these shows on your TV, we need to drag it down on top of your channel. And right now in your channel, we're just playing a lot of these LinkedIn ones. So these are the ones that all get swapped out regularly. If you wanted to bring in your osteoporosis, you would just literally drag it down. And then if you can actually control, if it's a special and it's only going to be good for the next couple of weeks, well, then you can say, I want it to go from here until there. Or if you just click check and it goes green, then it's going to play forever until you turn it off. I'm going to actually pull that one out because it wasn't you who did it, it was me. And local custom playlist. Okay, so I take them out. So that's pretty much how you can get new content in. There is one other place. So if we go in and we add a video, so we're back to our page, we can go in and we can edit it. You can bring your logo and bring it in. So here's your logo, double click on it. You can position it wherever you want. You can resize it wherever you want. And then you can bring in colors, borders, backgrounds, shapes, that kind of stuff. We have all these other apps. What I wanted to get to, if we go into videos, up under system videos, we've loaded a ton of videos as well. So you can go through these. I don't really have them listed anywhere, but for the most part, you can see, like this one is headache. So if you go use it, it's going to bring it in. You can double click on it. You can push it to the very background so that your logo is on top. Double click. I can't remember. There we go. We can move the logo over, double click. Anyway, so now you've just brought in another video. Video determines the length. And then you can hit save and back. So anyway, so very quickly, we've just brought in 3 videos. You want to browse through and find them. And then again, if you have a favorite website, say you're just going to focus on 10 minutes worth of arthritis videos, you can go to YouTube, search for arthritis, find a couple videos that you like, and then create videos very quickly. I'm going to leave those in the top section. I'm not going to leave them down here so that you can bring what you want into the actual playlist. Yeah, so you can create a playlist called Christmas. You can create a playlist for arthritis. There's no right or wrong to it. You can also let us know what you want. Say, hey, Mike, I want 10 minutes of this, and then we'll go out and source some videos and we'll create them and see if we can't put something together for you quite quickly, or we can even create a couple of videos for you. So that is how you kind of get access to the library. Hope that makes sense. And let me know if you have any questions. I can do screen grabs like this very quickly. So just let me know what you want to learn and I'll send you another video.